The Cottonwood County Citizen proudly presents Athlete of the Week. iCitizen Computer Sales and Service is proud to sponsor this week's Athlete of the Week. Whether you are buying a computer, need help with networking, or need virus removal, iCitizen has the manpower, skill, and capacity to tackle computer issues of any size. Call 507-831-3455 or visit iCitizensupport.com. iCitizen located in downtown Windham. I'm joined right now by Windham senior Patrick Green, our Athlete of the Week this week. Congratulations, Patrick.
Thank you.
Let's go back to last Tuesday's meet in Adrian, and when you got Worthington and Marshall in a meet like this at the end of the year, that really gets the competitive juices flowing a little bit. Tell me about just the challenge of keeping up with the guys from those bigger schools.
Marshall and Worthington are really competitive for sure, but there's usually this one guy that tends to always be at a meet. Like, there's a person from Pipestone that I always tend to keep up with. So there's this strategy that I've actually been trying out this season, where I would actually slow down the first mile and then speed up the next two, and then I would so I'd have more energy for those next 2 miles. And then when I'm passing people, they wouldn't stay with me because I'm going way faster than they can compete with. So that's a strategy I've been trying this year, and it seems to be very effective. So I've been keeping up with that.
The other thing too is you've got a teammate in Cameron who I know you guys really feed off each other. What's it like working with him, and how does his skill set blend with yours?
I think it's really great. Cameron is really fast, and I think it's great because I always go off of him. If he's by me, then I'll try to go faster. But he always wants to try to stay by me, so he'll always go by me. So it's just kind of this battle between us two, and it really helps us push each other to our fastest times.
Mm-hmm. You guys are the last two from the state team from a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about, because you were a freshman that year.
Yes.
What was that experience like for you as a freshman, and how has that shaped the runner that you've become the last couple of years?
Okay, so yeah, I was a state qualifier as a team, and I was a ninth grader. I was the sixth runner back in ninth grade, and state was really great, and I would really like to experience that again. So this year I've been really training hard during the summer, and it seems to be paying off so far. So I've been running extra hard this season.
Mm-hmm. And and that course at Northfield it seems like it's really geared toward a runner like you, because you really need that extra boost of energy to get to that finish line at St. Olaf. This year the section meet is up at Madison. It's a flat course with a lot of turns. It's a speed course. I don't necessarily know if that's a course that's geared towards your strengths, but tell me about how you apply a strategy to attack that course.
I do believe there's one small gradual hill. That's going to be the hill that I'm going to surge up to. Usually if there's a hill, I'll surge at a hill. But for the straightaways and the curves where it's all mostly flat, I just usually have to play the mental game, say usually there would be a hill at this part of time, so I should surge here. Mm-hmm. So that's how I would play it out, I guess.
Mm-hmm. It's been interesting, to watch your career, because when you started out, you had a couple of older brothers on the team. Mm-hmm. This year you got a couple of younger brothers on the team. What's that transition been like for you, going from the young guy in the house on the team to being the veteran on the team, to pass some wisdom on to your younger brothers?
I think it's kind of cool. before when I was younger, I would always look up to them and I'd always try to beat them and all the time because it's sibling rivalry and everything. But as the years progressed and my younger brothers started to go, and I see the same thing in them. They always want to try to be the best and try to beat me. So I think it's just kind of a cool thing to like see that. Well, so I always try to push myself so they can push themselves, so to say. So.
And of course, your older sister made it to state a few times as well, and I imagine that and she's still doing some running in college. I imagine that you're able to learn a little bit from her as well.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully, she made it to state those.
I think 4 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So hopefully, I can like measure up to that, so to say. Especially in college. I do plan on running in college, so. I would suppose the state competition, just the whole experience, drinking it all in, because it was like once in a lifetime, you could say. So I think that was one of the greatest memories I have with cross country, at least. Well, I mean, I did start a Spotify account recently, but I do like anything by Panic, I guess you could say. Okay. Well, there is, his name is Seth. I'm not sure what his last name is. I think it starts with an L. He's from Pipestone. He's a junior this year, and he's very competitive, and I always try to beat him as a goal. So he's one of my most competitive. Passionate, positive, and fast. Well, I really like to play chess. I'm pretty competitive in that. I mean, I like puzzles. I usually do like, my family does like giant puzzles. We do 1,000-piece puzzles, 2,000-piece puzzles. We've done a 3,000 before. It's pretty fun. So.
And of course, you're a senior this year. Are you starting to look at colleges?
Yeah, sort of. DSU, the one that my brother and sister have been, I can always rely on them. But then again, I'm hoping to shoot for like somewhere up in the U of M, try somewhere bigger, and see what happens. But I can always rely on DSU.
Well, that should be all we need. Congratulations on a nice meet last week. Best of luck the rest of the way, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
iCitizen Computer Sales and Service is proud to sponsor this week's Athlete of the Week. Whether you are buying a computer, need help with networking, or need virus removal, iCitizen has the manpower, skill, and capacity to tackle computer issues of any size. Call 507-831-3455 or visit iCitizensupport.com. iCitizen located in downtown Windham.